tuned because we are talking about this monster storm, Melissa. It's barreling toward Jamaica as we speak and expected to make landfall tomorrow morning, potentially as a Category 5 hurricane. Officials are preparing for what they're calling a worst-case scenario. ABC's Ike Ejiochi is in Kingston, Jamaica.
Hurricane Melissa is now a Category 5 storm and is bringing those catastrophic effects to most of the island. And right now, we are in that critical 12-hour window where the strongest effects of this storm are expected to batter the island. Now, I got to tell you, we were surveying Kingston not that long ago, and what we saw on the roads were the effects of Melissa starting to batter the coastline and so many other areas. That storm surge is slapping the coastline, bringing about that warm Caribbean water, which is essentially making Hurricane Melissa a lot stronger. Now, I got to tell you, as of midday, Melissa was about 145 miles south-southwest of Kingston, and those packing sustained winds of 165 miles per hour. That's a historic strength for Jamaica. The National
Well, airports in Jamaica are closed and some Hampton Roads residents are stuck. Shari Watts-Ankeny and her husband are celebrating their anniversary in Montego Bay. They flew in Thursday. She says once they landed and realized the severity of the storm to come, they tried to book a flight home, but they could not. She says staff at the resort is boarding up windows and moving people from rooms along the coast to be closer inland. And she and her husband undertook their own preparations.
We grabbed some sandwiches this morning, so we have some waters. I mean, just kind of what we would do at home.
And the strongest hurricane on record to make landfall over Jamaica was Hurricane Gilbert in 1988, a Category 4 storm. All right, let's get back to meteorologist Taylor Stephenson now with more on Hurricane Melissa's track.
So Melissa is forecast to actually be potentially the strongest storm to ever make landfall in Jamaica. The Hurricane Center is saying that Melissa could make landfall as a Category 5 by early tomorrow morning. Look how massive this storm is. The winds and the rain already whipping parts of the island. And you can see that massive eye right there starting to make that turn towards the north. We do have hurricane warnings in effect for all of Jamaica through eastern Cuba. Tropical storm warnings in effect for Haiti, and then hurricane watch is in effect for the central Bahamas, southeastern Bahamas, and the Turks and Caicos. So right now, here is the cone of Melissa. You can see that it brings it as a Cat 5 hurricane to Jamaica by early tomorrow morning, right around 8 a.m., going through Cuba by Tuesday night, still as a major hurricane, through the Bahamas through the midweek, and out towards Bermuda later on into this work week. So here's a look at the future cast of Melissa as it approaches that landfall. You can see it moving all the way through Jamaica through Tuesday, finally exiting out back out to the sea before making a secondary landfall potentially in Cuba. I'll have more on what to expect with Melissa and more what to expect in Hampton Roads over the course of the week in my full forecast in just minutes. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Taylor. And we will have the latest on Melissa tonight on Hurricane Hub Live. That's at 8 o'clock on 13 News Now Plus. Download on your TV to watch for free.